Well, for me, it's always remembering that idea, like Mr. Bass, I think, very much thought about the woman and who she was and then what she came to the line for. So we tried to make sure we had that element of it, but also think like who can we bring along that isn't familiar with the line or has lost touch with the line to kind of bring them into it as well. Having that essence of what was always there, but bringing in something new. We started off quietly, like slowly reintroducing the line because the line had not been around for 2.5 years, so almost 6 seasons had gone by. It took a time because we started everything from scratch. It was a new company, we had to rebuild the team, getting the showroom done, so everything was from the beginning. So it was like taking small steps along the way. So with spring, we just kind of reintroduced the line, and then we were like, okay, now that we've shown that we're part of the fashion calendar again, let's do something bigger. But we also did it in a quiet way, but in a different way. We did it in a club away from Lincoln Center, but it felt like something very much what Mr. Blass would do. It was at the Monkey Bar. It was at this, old New York institution, which is beautiful. The hotel's beautiful, and the bar itself is great. And there's just like energy there that we felt was very in keeping with the line and the Blass spirit. I felt like the fall collection was very much about cleansing the palette. It was, we had a very strict color palette, very clean lines, which is always what Mr. Blass's collections were always about. They were clean and simple, but they were just sophisticated and strong. So I want to build on those things and making them stronger and stronger and stronger and a little bolder and having a bit more fun and, like playing with color a lot more. But I wanted to get that foundation in, get that color palette organized in terms of this is what we always do, but how can we build on it from there? There's this kind of sophisticated timelessness about it, and people I think are emboldened by that because it's like there's a strength in being classic and something that you can always come back to. Where is she going in this, and how often will she come back to it? With these dresses, they're in this really beautiful Italian matte crepe jersey, and I wanted them to feel like a t-shirt when someone put them on, just to have that ease of like you put them on without having to think about it too much, and then you accessorize it. It's kind of clean and simple, but just has this beautiful hand stitching detail everywhere and a gold zipper. And then the back is where it was, just to keep this kind of little flash of sexiness to it that gives it something special. And you can wear it with a jacket, no one sees the back. You can wear it without the jacket, someone sees the back. And this one is in the same spirit, but I wanted something that kind of was a little more elongated and still had that. But we wanted something that had all the elements, but you just had this little peak here. And then in the back, we kind of opened it up. So it just kind of gives it this elegance.